What if the future of your pension was tied to housing projects, local businesses, and even government infrastructure? Sounds bold, right? Well, Rachel Reeves, the Chancellor, has a radical plan to reshape the UK's pension system by creating massive megafunds. But not everyone is on board. In fact, some of the biggest names in banking, Barclays, NatWest, Lloyds, and Nationwide, are tearing this plan apart. Let's dive into the controversy and see what's really at stake. So, here's the deal. Rachel Reeves is proposing a system where local government pension funds, around £360 billion worth, get merged into mega pension funds. These funds would invest in big projects like housing and local economies to help them grow faster. Sounds like a win-win, right? But here's the catch. Industry leaders are waving red flags left, right, and centre. In a letter, the bosses of these financial giants warned that this plan might actually hurt savers rather than help them. Why? Well, they argue that the focus shouldn't just be on creating massive funds or capping fees. It should be on making sure these investments are sustainable, diverse, and built for the long haul. They're not against the concept of mega funds entirely. In fact, they say it could work, if it's done the right way. But the current plan, it's full of unanswered questions. For instance, how do you balance the size of these funds without making them so complex that they lose focus? And what about the risks of ignoring diversification? The devil's in the details. And it's not just the banks raising concerns. Angus Thompson, a councillor managing North Yorkshire's £4.6 billion local authority pension fund, didn't hold back. He said the government could end up mortgaging these funds, essentially using workers' savings to bankroll their own projects. Ouch. Now, you might be wondering, what's the government's endgame here? According to them, this is about unlocking billions for infrastructure, boosting savings for retirement, and driving economic growth. Reeves even called it the biggest set of pension reforms in decades. But is this really about growth? Or is it a clever way for the government to tap into those massive pension reserves? That's the question critics are asking.